doing?
How are you? I'm awesome. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's a long weekend, actually.
Oh, yes. You are so lucky.
Yes, I
and
am.
And I mean that in the nicest way. You suck. But that's all right. We get like Jean Baptiste. So.
Yeah. What? Which one? Jean Baptiste? When's that?
Yeah. Johnny 2-4. That's what I call it. Johnny 2-4.
When's that? I can't remember now.
June 24th.
June 24th.
Yep. And then the week after, like 1 week after the day, it's Canada Day.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You guys flip-flop on those ones.
Well, when it comes to people being allowed to, like, take vacation and whatever, like,
Yep.
in the corporate world, in the private sector, that some people can, it's mandatory. No questions. And actually, I've heard of, like, some coming by companies, like smaller companies, and seeing if there's anybody working. Like that shouldn't be working, and they get fined.
What?
I know, right? It's crazy. I know, but
Like,
I'm part of a
what's on with Johnny B though? Like, why is he so special?
Because the fucking Société Saint-Jean Baptiste and the fucking separatists adopted him as their patron saint.
But
I have no fucking clue.
You know, in terms of saints, though, I don't know about that guy.
No,
He used to just wash people. You know, like
you have to do your fucking laundry.
You know, there's this bathhouse in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
I bet you it's a guy named Johnny B. But, you know, or something that works in there, I'm guessing, you know.
That's
I
funny.
don't know. It just seems odd.
I know.
Especially in this
Secular.
religious, yeah, like,
I know.
I don't know. It just seems odd.
Yes, well, you know how much the French were hell-bent on, conforming people to Catholicism, and how even up to, like, I want to say, like, the 70s, or it was still, the school system was still split up by Catholic and Protestant.
Yeah.
Now it's English and French. But, the church had a huge stronghold on government affairs and whatnot, and don't get me started on the fucking
Separation
separatists.
of church and state. Oh.
Anyways, whatever.
Whatever.
But it's so you guys get Family Day, nice.
Yeah, well, it's actually not called Family Day here because they. Okay. Here's our Manitoba thing. You know how you're complaining about how, well, whatever.
Yes.
Quebec's doing what it wants because of this and that. Well, Manitoba's doing exactly the same thing with this Family Day thing. We're not going to have Family Day. We need to have a holiday to represent our great Saint Louis Riel.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, is that what I saw today?
So it's Louis Riel Day. Is what it is.
Okay. It's like, whatever. But you know what the fuck you want? I don't care.
But
I'm to sleep in.
Well, yeah, I know. I love the guy.
Fucking awesome.
Okay, so we got Johnny B in your end of the country, and we got Louis R in mine.
Big Lou.
Big
Lou. And Johnny B.
Big Lou.
Big Lou.
But it's what's interesting though, because Johnny B is kind of a polarizing character in a way, because he's a religious dude, right?
Yes, but he was also like, what's the word I'm looking for? He was a trendsetter. He was a change maker. You know,
what did he do though? Other than baptize people.
He was a shit disturber. He was a big time shit disturber, man.
Well, talk about that. That's way more interesting than dunking people's heads underwater.
Yeah. Like, I mean, he was very much believing that Jesus, he's the guy, he was the dude, and he was going against the elders and saying, like, you guys are fucking nuts. This guy is the real deal. He's the, and he was a huge shit disturber. And that's why Herod's wife, I think,
Okay, yeah.
wanted
King Herod.
King Herod wanted him dead. Wanted him dead, and she asked for St. John's head on a platter.
Oh, that's right. I remember that from one of those movies and going,
I
holy
know,
shit.
right? That's exactly it.
Good
That's
special
the only-
effects.
I know. So, yeah. It was from the Franco Zeffirelli, Jesus of Nazareth, that you probably saw. Which was a fucking awesome...
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That was, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so... See, he was a shit disturber.
Okay, so that's kind of cool because so is Louis Riel. So I think each province needs to adopt a shit disturber.
I like
because
it.
shit disturbing is a good thing. It
I
is.
know, well, that's it. It breaks the trends, and it's it just shakes up people's views and ideologies of what is supposed to be.
Now, I'm not Manitoban, so I don't...
it.
Yeah, I'm not Manitoban, so I don't know about Big Lou. Like, I don't know all of his story, because I only did 2 years of school here, like, for high school. And I didn't even know who the guy was, because in New Brunswick, you learn about the Acadians, and nothing else exists, right? So I moved here, and it's like Big Lou all the time. Like, what's up with this Big Lou guy? So what I did look into him, he was a shit disturber, but he's very polarizing. Some people hate the guy's guts, and some people think he's like the second coming. So it's interesting he was used, but based on Saint Jean Baptiste, I'm like, shit, that actually makes sense. So, who are we going to assign to the other provinces?
Well, let's see here. You want to work from east to west?
I don't know enough shit disturbers.
Yeah, me neither. Honestly, I got nothing. I'm just trying to buy time, truly. And hope that you get bored with the conversation. I'm like, okay, let's talk about something else.
That would be a good topic, though, for a show that has intellectuals unlike us.
Yeah, quasi-intellectuals.
Yes.
Kind of, sort of intellectuals.
But if you need to know what the third track is on Porno Graffiti...
Yeah, exactly. We will tell you in a heartbeat that it's decadent dance.
Yes.
I think. Pretty sure.
I think it is, yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Sharoni.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, so now you have a 3-day weekend. Sweet.
Yeah.
All that to say.
I thought I was going to have to work on Monday, but they're not making me work. They're like, well, no, why would you work? It's a holiday.
Why?
I'm like, yeah, but...
Well, yeah. Oh, because you just started, and because you're on your probation period. But, I mean, is there anybody working?
No. Well, I mean, there's always someone on call because it's the trucking industry.
Like skeleton crew.
Yeah, but they don't go into the office. They just work from home from their cell. So, any calls come in, they got to deal with it, basically. But
well, there you go.
That's about it. Like, it's very minimal. So, actually, very forward-thinking company. I'm not going to name them on the air because I don't want to, talk about that stuff on here. But yeah, I'm very happy, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we are doing a podcast, by the way.
I was just going to say. I was like, if you would have seen me, you would have said, "Oh, she's got a deer caught in the headlights. Look." They're like, what the fuck, Sean?
Oh yeah, now I'm in a dead end lane. What the hell? Yeah, I'm in the cone right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's the no, it's not the cone of silence or anything. No,
I was just gonna say.
It's called Transcona.
Oh,
and once upon a time, it was its own city, but then for some reason, I'm not sure why they lumped it in with Winnipeg. So it's got its own identity, and I call it the cone because it's Transcona.
Yes.
And it's almost got like its own. I was going to say its own zip code, but every street has a different zip code, postal code. But it's its own thing. I remember
hate to break it to you.
Yeah, I think we might have gone out to Transcona when you visited me at some point to some bar.
Well, there was definitely. I may or may not have gone to a bar. If there's any incriminating evidence that can be then, brought back against me. No, yes.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I mean...
If you hadn't gone to a bar, that'd be incriminating evidence, as in, well, why doesn't she go out? Why is she so square?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that was a killer night, man. That was...
yeah, that was
if I'm remembering the one that we're referencing, allegedly. Allegedly. But, yeah, exactly. So... Transcona is known for its hookers and hockey players. Is that it?
Ooh, look at you. You know what you're talking about. There's actually a song about it on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
What position does your wife play, type of thing?
Yeah.
On the hockey team, I mean.
They actually, a guy put a song, I can't remember, it's something along those lines.
Oh, really?
He even did they even did a Winterland, you know what those Hinterland commercials?
Yes.
Hinterland? They did one for the Transcona Cougar, I think it was.
Oh.
It was pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Interesting.
But the guy who did it got in trouble because he's a radio guy, and you can't do that.
Oh, yes. So the CRTC and blah blah blah.
That guy's getting suspended so many times. It's awesome.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So no, just as a sidebar, it's an old joke that it's like, oh, where's your wife from? Oh, she's from Transcona. Oh, really? It's only hookers and hockey players that come from there. It's like, my wife is from there. Like, oh, well, what position does your wife play? I know I fucked that up.
Now I get it. Okay.
You see,
I like when a punchline hits you 2 hours later.
Yes, I know. But that's a Dave joke again. God bless Dave.
What, your dad?
Yes.
Really, eh? So he knows enough about Winnipeg that he knows about Transcona.
No.
That's a Dave joke. Okay.
That applies to any little, it's not the asshole of the world, but you can see it from there, type of thing. Sorry. I don't know. All of these things, I'm sure my dad is like shaking his head like, why did I say that?
Because it's funny.
Because it's funny. Fucking A. Oh my God. Anyway, so
the Canadian alphabet, fucking A.
Yes.
Love the Canadian alphabet.
Oh God.
They don't have that in America, do they?
No. That's truly Canadian. Fucking A. Yeah. No. You see, we have color. We have distinction.
We do.
We say A at the end of a sentence, we actually use the O and the U in color.
We don't say huh, we say A.
A, exactly.
That's the difference.
Although New Yorkers will say, hey, get off my car.
Yeah.
So they do use the A.
Yeah.
It's just in a different position in the sentence, that's all.
Different player on the hockey team.
That's it, exactly. Grammar by Tracy. Exactly. That's right, exactly.
Oh, this is so awesome. I'm actually lost right now. I don't know where I am.
Okay, well, you're in
It's
Transcona.
your fault. You made me laugh.
Yeah, exactly. I made you laugh. You're all... Now you're in St. Boniface. That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm in Kildonan now.
Kildonan. Oh, okay.
Kildonan, Nottingham. Now I'm in England.
Dude.
Nottingham Street. Holy shit, this is a long drive.
Do you not have a GPS?
Well, yeah, but I'm on the phone with you.
Oh, okay.
It's on my phone.
Gotcha. Okay. Note to self.
Okay, I'm going to turn around.
Sean needs a tom-tom.
I'm going to go down a Dallinley. Hey, I got a tom-tom story for you.
Go. I'm listening.
So, when we were in Portugal,
yes.
we try to get my wife's dad, Manny, we try to get him kind of up to snuff on stuff. Technology stuff. Like, we drag kicking and dragging and screaming into the 20th.
Into the 21st. 20th.
No. He's
Forget
not
the
21st. And so he actually is on Facebook now. We actually convinced him that Facebook was good because he can check in with the folks back in Portugal. Very easily, right? See pictures.
You can go on the face page.
So he's like, oh, that's what you use that for. So he's all he loves it.
Yes.
So anyway, so he had the tom-tom. He was okay to work with the tom-tom. The tom-tom he could use. He was okay with that. So we had to program it and add all the Portuguese maps in there and stuff and make sure it was in Portuguese and all this stuff. So we used the tom-tom, not know where we're going.
Oh, okay.
But anyway.
Oh, no, because it was in Portuguese.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So anyway, so he'd have it. So my brother-in-law, Paulo, he's a funny ass guy. Like, he's hilarious. He's a shit disturber. There you go. There's the guy for Saskatchewan. He's
Saskatchewan.
Saskatoon, yeah. Right next to Regina. Anyway.
Hey-oh. I'm sorry.
But anyway, so he took his TomTom. You can program that TomTom like crazy. So what he did is he added, like, he wanted a few things on his TomTom. Like, he wanted home on there. So as so he could always get home. And he wanted, like, his wife's old house. So just a few, specific points on the map.
Locations, yes, points.
So he could go, there. And just very easily just select, Mama's place or whatever.
Right.
So, Paulo, we programmed all these points in. And Paulo, being the jokester that he is.
Oh, no. What did he do?
He went in and he changed the home destination, I think it was. So, I mean, you hear this annoying person talking the whole time, Fran Drescher-ish.
Okay.
Blah, 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 Portuguese.
Obviously not me.
Yeah. No, not you. We should have hired you to do it. See, that's why there's voice. Oh, we need voice more.
That's right. Exactly.
Turn right here, please.
No. You see, no. I'll drive my car into a ditch before I have to listen to her.
Yeah. So he changed the home destination to say something along the line. I know we can start his podcast because it's mine, but something along the lines of "You're home, motherfucker." So he's like 10, and this is in Portuguese, so just translate. So, turn right in 10 kilometers. Turn left in 5 kilometers. You will be at your destination. You're home, motherfucker.
Oh my God!
It was awesome. I wish we were in the car when he heard it. He gets off and he goes, "My TomTom is broke." He's so mad.
Oh,
he said, "I don't know, some guy yelling at me." He didn't know
yelling me, motherfucker.
Okay, here's another Paulo story because they're so entertaining.
Okay.
So my father-in-law has a company business. He runs his own company, and he's got the name on the side and all this stuff. So, and he's got the phone number on there too, right? So, anyway, my brother-in-law Paulo calls the business line and puts an accent on, pretends to be somebody else.
No.
It says,
"Oh my God."
Just critiques him for his driving.
Oh no!
Very dangerous. And we went on and on. He went on for like 5 minutes. It was like a 5-minute. He made sure he wasn't home. So he left this like long 5-minute message to Manny.
Oh
and
no!
It says, it's very, very dangerous, and like you didn't use the signal lights one time. And,
oh no!
And like. You need to scold your employee, like he owns the company. Just went on and on and on. And man, I guess Manny listened to this message a number of times because he was like really like upset.
He was
like,
cracked.
Oh
he was
my
pissed.
God, like you're gonna call cops or like I don't know what he thought. But yeah, he did that. And he listened to that message a whole bunch of times, and Paulo didn't even fess up for a while.
No. Oh no. And this is his dad, obviously.
Well, his dad-in-law.
His dad-in-law. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's his wife is
Sylvie's sister.
Your Sylvie's sister. Got it.
Exactly.
All right.
So anyway,
that is so funny. Oh my God, he's got balls.
Oh, he does. And he does it with his kids too. And his kids, kids are gullible at that young age. But there's
oh my God,
like, do this typical thing like. While we're eating, just, oh, hey, look over there. And then they look away, and then he steals their food. Like just like little things like that. So,
but that's a token dad thing, though, isn't it?
I don't do that.
Okay. Because
I feel guilty.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, maybe I need to be an ass.
It
looks like fun.
It looks like fun.
I mean, probably wouldn't be
your little ones.
I don't know if I'd be good at it, but worth trying.
But your little ones are still like innocent, and they.
His daughter's only 4, so he's been doing that with her since she was 2.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, but now she wises up and she pulls pranks.
I was just gonna say, like, his kids are going to be on the therapist couch.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is too funny.
Yeah, I
Oh
love
my
that
God.
guy. Like, I'm pretty lucky to have that guy as a brother-in-law. He's very entertaining.
Does he live in Portugal?
No. He lives here. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I see.
Yeah. Well, they used to live. Paulo and his wife used to live 2 houses down from us, where we lived.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and then Sylvie's parents lived street down.
Oh.
So, yeah, there was lots of just drop-in visits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I would think so, especially like with like European. Well, I don't know if you can consider Portugal European, if that's an insult or whatever.
Oh, no, that's cool.
And I mean, just because it's a European family and they're big on family.
Oh yeah.
And it's like just like throngs of people that just go from one place to another.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I like the family vibe.
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Hey, but you know what? We're gonna have to continue this.
Cut it
again.
short.
Yeah.
That's okay, but that's all right. It's short and sweet, and it was always hilarious. Well, my friend, enjoy your 3-day week, 3-day weekend.
Off to
rest up.
Yeah, we're having our band meeting. I guess I can say the announcement now.
Yes.
CD release party!
Sweet.
March 9th at the Windsor.
I'll leave now, and maybe I'll make it for the launch.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
March 9th. What
March
time
9th.
and where?
Well, it's the doors. I think it starts at 8. Bands might start at 9, I think, and there's 4 of us, so we'll be playing last. So we're going to have our CD to sell, and we're going to make it available digitally on all major
digital
platforms.
Download.
Yeah, we're having a meeting now to discuss exactly who we're going to go through to set that up.
Yes.
We might just do it ourselves, or we might just hire a company to do it for us. So we're just going to discuss that tonight and see what we want to do.
Awesome. I cannot wait. I, for one, I'm going to pre-order it, if it's even possible to pre-order.
I'm in good with the band, so I can.
Oh, good. Oh, sweet. Please, put in a good request for me if you would be so
I will,
kind.
yeah. I know those
All
guys
right, my
really
friend.
well. Okay. We'll catch you on the
Take
flip
it
side.
easy.
All right.
Catch you on the flip side. Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.